What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me here at the Underground. So later on, I'm going to announce a contest that's going to involve a silver giveaway. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But will silver and gold be unaffordable in the future? Now, if you guys haven't heard, both gold and silver broke through very important resistance levels earlier this week. So what could that possibly mean? And why might you regret not having silver and gold in your preps in the distant future? Coming up.
He thinks it is. So if the price actually traded at close to its mining rate, which of course I just said is 8 to 1, that's going to put triple-digit prices on silver. And in a gold bull market, which I'm pretty sure we're in, well, I'm confident we're in, when we're going to see, $2,000-$3,000 gold and likely higher, what's that going to do to the price of silver?
So, gold and silver both broke through key resistant levels earlier this week. Now, gold broke through 1800, which was a very important resistant level, and it pretty much has a clear path heading up to 1900. Once it breaks through 1900, we're talking record levels here in the United States, and who knows where it could go. Now, when we're talking about this, we're also talking about, just with a regular recession or an economic downturn, and think about all the things we have going on right now. So once gold breaks that 1900 mark, it's anybody's guess how high it'll go. Now, along with silver, silver broke through $19, which was a very important resistant level for it too. Now, it retracted a little bit later on in the week, but it's still right there, and the important thing is it broke through that $19 level. Now, gold is the main monetary metal. Gold has always been related to wealth. So, gold is good. It is always good to have gold. At least that's my belief. But I'm a silver bug right now, and I believe silver is where the average American like me and you could definitely benefit the most with the future we're moving into. Now, safe haven assets are a great thing to have during any recession or downturn, but what we're dealing with right now isn't just a regular recession or downturn. We are moving into the worst economic crisis the world and America has ever seen. And during these unusual times, these safe haven assets are what can protect the future of your family financially. A lot of analysts think that the only way to get out of this situation we're in is to get rid of all of the debt by having a monetary reset. And that is where these precious metals are really, really going to come in handy. Now, why did silver and gold jump up earlier this week? Well, it's because they're doing their job. They're safe haven assets. And look at all the uncertainty we're dealing with right now. We have geopolitical issues popping up at an unbelievable rate, and we're not even hearing about half of them because they're keeping us stuck on the narrative of this virus. And then let's talk about that. Look how fast these cases are rising. It's worse than it's ever been right now in America, and that uncertainty scares a lot of people. Plus, we have the Federal Reserve, our own Federal Reserve, being really skeptical about the economic outlook of the future. So it's acting as a safe haven asset. With all the uncertainty out there, people are getting scared, and they're starting to buy up a lot of these assets. And silver always outperforms gold in the tail end of a bull run. Back in 1979 and then in the crisis of '08, they pretty much kept up with each other. Silver might have jumped up a little here and there and dipped down, but in the tail end, it outperforms gold. But I believe with everything going on right now, once things really start picking up, I think both assets are really going to take off. But silver has a lot of catching up to do. So silver has a lot of catching up to do. Back earlier in March, when silver was at, I think, $11.64 an ounce, it hit record lows in terms of gold, the gold to silver ratio. It was at 131 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. And nothing close to this ratio has ever been seen before in economic history. So unless gold really starts dropping in price, silver most certainly is going to start exploding. And I think a lot of people are taking this for granted and think they got a lot of time still and don't realize how close they are to missing out. Now is the time. Things are heating up. Silver's heating up. They're breaking major resistance levels. And I tell you, you don't want to miss this. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up that silver and gold hit, 9-year highs. Once gold gets past 1900, which there's not much resistance right now in the way, sky's the limits. We've never been there before. And silver's going to follow, and it has a lot of catching up to do. It's right around the corner. I don't know. And to me, whether it's a month or 6 months or a year, that's right around the corner. But it's anyone's guess with all the uncertainty in this world. But now's the time. We're already walking through these crises, and we can't wait. I know I want to benefit from this. There's going to be an amazing wealth transfer, and this is where average Americans like me and you could possibly get some real wealth by making smart moves and decisions right now, like all the rich people are doing. All the wealthy are well aware of what's going on, at least the majority of them, and you better believe they're getting their hands on these precious metals. At one point, when it hit the low a few months ago, bullion dealers even quit selling some of it because they know the value of it moving into the future, and they weren't going to let it go for $11, $13, $14, $15 anymore. They're sick of the markets being manipulated by the COMEX and the spot contracts. And I watched a couple different interviews, one from Keith Neumeyer of First Majestic, stating that they knew that the physical price was detached from the spot market, and they actually just started selling silver again earlier this week. So anyways, guys, I want to announce a little contest I was going to do for everybody. And you can see all the silver. You can see all the silver I have here. Whoever guesses the face value, not what it's worth in silver content, but the face value of all the silver coins here, is going to win, I don't know, one of these $50. So, nothing major, but just a little contest. You got to guess the face value of the coinage here, not the silver content. And this contest will go on till somebody guesses the amount to the dollar. I'm not going to make it be like, $100.54. You just got to guess the dollar amount, like $90, $10, $42, $43, $85. So, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy this little contest. I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope you guys are stacking precious metals. And please, everybody, keep prepping. Have a good night.